Hello, my lovely Gemini friends. I hope you're doing well. This is Anna, and this is a reading for you. It's timeless. Whenever you happen to cross paths with it, if it resonates, then that's your message, right? Okay. I'm going to get an overall energy. That's 2 cards. Overall energy for Gemini, Spirit. Is that it? No, there's 2. I'll pick it if you don't give me one. There you go. Thank you. There's an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. All right. So this is about paying attention. Paying attention, being in the moment with whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's signing a contract, whether it's, you're just doing the dishes, be in that moment. Be very perceptive and look at the details of the things that are happening in your life. There's something exciting possibly that's coming in, but it'll be a challenge. And, it all depends on your perspective. You understand? How you perceive the thing that is happening. Is it a challenge, or is it an exciting new thing for me to learn something from? You have what it takes to succeed. And some of it may seem like it's just luck, and some of it will be through your own deliberate actions that you take and decisions that you make. That's a lot from one card. Okay. I don't know if that's an overall energy, but let's see. I am going to pick it from the center, right, Spirit? Shuffle a little more. And then we're gonna, well, unless you want to start giving them to me. Okay. All right, we'll do it that way. Dang, this is a major thing here that's happening, whatever it is. Did something flip? It did. There it is. You have 2 major arcana here. So you may be going into a big cycle of your life, a big phase. Now the Hangman is in reverse. That means that there's some stubbornness happening. No, that's getting a glare. There's some there's a stubbornness about you with something that's happening in your life, and you're not willing to commit to a decision. You're not willing to commit, period. I don't know how that applies in your life. That's up to you if it resonates to figure that out, right? I think if you hear that, you immediately know what that's about. I don't want to commit to anything at the moment. I'm maybe overwhelmed. I'm not feeling like, you're a little bit discombobulated. You're a little bit feeling disorganized, like you don't have your shit together. But there's, and that's what delays things happening. That's what delays the big, that's what maybe where the challenge is in this new phase. Like the cycles will roll over no matter what you're going through. They're going to roll over anyway, right? Because that's the way it is. That's a way of explaining it, Anna. It's just the way it is. Because you're supposed to evolve, you're supposed to learn, you're supposed to grow, you're supposed to become the person that you're meant to be. And that requires certain challenges in life. I mean, I see hope here at some point. I see you redirecting yourself, flipping yourself upside down to get that new perspective, but there's a stubbornness happening here now. And it's because of fear. Oh, okay. You're afraid of this lack of commitment. There's a fear. This could be about relationships. It could be about a position, a job. It could be about a decision that maybe someone else is expecting you to make. Be careful with that, because you want to make sure that you make the decisions that are right for you. You don't have to people please. I mean, sometimes you have to take others into account if you've allowed yourself to have people in your life. You don't want to be selfish, but you also want to make sure that any decision you make is also right for you. So there's a fear there of feeling like I'm going to sacrifice myself for someone, for something, and I'm going to feel angry about it. I'm going to feel whatever about it. You're also being stubborn, it's possible, about your spiritual life. Maybe there's been signs all around you, people telling you things, or you come across books or songs or words or numbers, and you've been resistant to, you're ignoring them. You're ignoring signs the universe may be throwing at you. Right? Tell me more about this stubborn phase. We'll go here next. Because I see that shifting for you, okay? It's shifting. Remember the overall energy. There's a new exciting challenge. It's still a challenge because there's some stuff you're working through or have to work through. But I see you rising above that because you're connecting, and it's your spirituality. It's your, what does that mean? We throw everything under the spirituality category. It's whatever that means to you. However you connect, whether it's grounding yourself so that you have less anxiety, whether it's meditation, because again, it reduces anxiety. It puts things it helps. It's one of the steps, meditation, that helps to put things in perspective. Why does it help with that? Because it quiets your mind. Or at least you begin to learn how to quiet your mind. It's hard. Meditation is not easy. You can do guided meditations, which help get you in that frame of mind. It helps so you focus on one thing rather than the 5,000 things that are in your brain. Right? Okay. First, tell me about the imbalance. Maybe we can get a clarity there. Just one, please. Oh, guys. No. Coño. Okay. Sorry. I don't want this many cards for every time I clarify. That's why I've been choosing them. But you're different today, Gemini, for some reason. I mean, you're very stubborn. You're going through a stubborn phase. I think that I don't think it's a phase. You were stubborn, period. There's a period at the end of that. And so you resist change. You resist it. There may have been some kind of this could be regarding a relationship for you. If there was a breakup of some kind, and that's really like made you stubborn in the sense that's why I see not willing to commit anymore. Like, that's it, I'm done. And that's fine. That's a decision you can make. There's nothing wrong with that. But where is that coming from, though? Is it just from avoidance of avoiding processing your shit? That's not healthy. That's not going to allow you to have inner peace within that solitude that you're choosing to have by not wanting to commit or having a relationship, if it's about relationship. Okay? But I see something happened that ended. Something ended. And what you need to do is cut those cords, because there's still strings attached to you somewhere that's causing you to, it's causing, that's not the word I want to use. Why does it keep coming out? It's I mean, I want to say it again. That's so frustrating. Well, it is, yeah. The cords are causing you to avoid. No, it's not the right word, Anna. I know you're trying to say something. What are you trying to say? Keeping those cords without really dealing with that issue. That's what keeps the cords. And the anger and the resentment and the bitterness. Bitterment? It doesn't allow you to move forward in all aspects of your life. It's okay to decide you don't want any more relationships. But is that decision based on avoidance of looking at what caused that problem in the first place? It's really important for you to acknowledge what happened, what role you played, because it's about you, right? It's about you. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying look at what you could have contributed so that moving forward in all aspects of your life, you don't maybe do those things again, because what we do in one relationship, we do in all the rest of our relationships: work, parental, friendships, community, all of it, right? You're with yourself, that relationship with yourself. Inner child work, maybe something, do more whimsical things, bring more whimsy. I'm working on that. I mean, it's not even something I'm deliberately working on. It's what the universe is throwing at me. It's giving me, it's throwing opportunities to play, to be more whimsical, to have my inner child be happy. And I'm allowing it. I'm allowing it. You don't have to fight it. So if that's what's going on in your life, where you get opportunities to color in a coloring book, to go outside and run through the grass with your bare feet, you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. Because your inner child is wanting to, it's like having a tantrum. It's like a 2-year-old tantrum is what I'm seeing here. A 2-year-old tantrum. I don't want to. Because when someone asks you why, because there may be possibly codependency. So that's possibly something to deal with, to look at. I recommend working on that. I'm going to pick it this time. I'm not getting 3 cards. I want to know about the reversed hanged man. It's not what it seems. That's why. That's the reason. You need to flip yourself back so you can get the perspective, because you're scared. There's fear here. There's fear of something, and you need to work on that. There's nothing to be afraid of. There really isn't. Nothing to be afraid of. It's an illusion. Fear is an illusion to keep you trapped in the trap that you have created for yourself. It's just a trap. And it's not a, it's the trap from my card in my deck. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Come on. Where are you? Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's not going to be quick, is it? I probably left it behind over there. Come on. Oh, yeah. Why do I do this to myself? I just want you to see it. It's a mirage. It's an illusion. I'm probably going to skip it. It's probably the last card. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because that's how it happens when you're wanting to hurry up. That's crazy. Victim is jumping out at me. Karma. Anger. There's anger. I'm telling you, this is crazy. It might not even be in here. Where are you, you son of a bitch? Don't tell me it's going to be there it is. Anna. my goodness. It's an illusion. There are no walls, and yet he's reaching out to the universe for assistance. You see the sky with the stars, reaching out to the universe for help, when you can just step out of that any moment that you want to, but you have to want it. You're projecting things, that things are going to happen, I don't know what this is about in your life, but if this resonates, you're trapping yourself in whatever these emotions you're feeling. If it's a situation, if it's a place, if it's a relationship, allow yourself to get the different perspective. Allow yourself to understand the situation, and really, really allow yourself. Oh, here comes Wendy. Don't lay on the cards. Mi amor. Oh, big stretch. Oh, well, okay. Big butt. Really? Mi amor, muévete un poquito. Muévete un poquitico, mi amor. Ay, Dios mío, qué niña. Okay. So, yeah, allow yourself to see what went wrong, what's going on. Don't be afraid. Release fear. Because I see the exciting new challenge. I see here that, I mean, eventually you do allow yourself to feel hopeful again. You know, maybe it's just a short phase you're going through. Maybe it's been a longer phase. Mi amor, you flipped around. You silly girl. You're my silly girl. Yes, you are. Sorry, Gemini. Hold on. You're my silly good girl. You're my good girl. Yes. Oh, she's purring now. Want a snack? You want a snack? Okay. Well, eat it. Don't just... It's about trust also, because there's fear here. There's an illusion of, oh, I'm gonna be stuck forever. I don't want to make a commitment. I don't want to make a decision. I don't want to move forward because it's not gonna go right. Those are all things that you're telling yourself. If this resonates, and you're trapping yourself. Don't do that to yourself anymore. Just stop it. Just stop it. I see you being able to begin to trust. And that's the little kid, that's the issue maybe that began in childhood, you know? And then sometimes it resurfaces. We put it in and we put it away for a little bit, and then it resurfaces at a time in our life and then we think, oh, this is a new feeling. It's not. It's been there for a while. Deal with it. Look at it. Ask yourself the questions. Is this something I need? You don't even have to process it too deeply. You can literally just release that from yourself. You're allowed to release it. That's okay. Don't process it if you don't feel like it. I feel that it's better if you process it, because there's a depth to the knowledge you gain and a strength that you gain when you process your stuff, okay? When you ask the hard questions and you answer them in an honest way. No one has to know your stuff. This is a conversation with you. Okay? All right. Tell me about the star. Ooh, I'm trusting you here. Ooh, yay. Listen to the birdies. Yeah, you're building yourself up. You're becoming powerful. You're becoming stronger. Going through this phase, whatever this is, there's a new cycle coming in for you, which is exciting, and it brings you the ability to be more grounded in your life experiences moving forward. Okay? So if it's about a breakup, or if whatever it's about, you come now again, I feel You have to allow yourself to see the different perspective. And that means sometimes looking at things through someone else's eyes. And that's hard to do sometimes. You figure out how you process that. You can journal, you can write a letter and burn it, you can write a letter and bury it, rip it up into shreds and throw it in the garbage. Whatever you want to do, just to get it out, right? Get it out. Write the letter, right? Write the letter and get it out. Don't send it, don't put a stamp and send it, unless you're ready for the consequences of that. Some of you may feel prompted. You don't have to. Some of you may feel prompted to write a letter and send it. And be ready for, and because you're ready for the consequences of what that means. A response. Right? Or, and this is something that most people don't prepare themselves for, oye, te estás aprovechando, is no response. Because that's what happens. Sometimes people, I'm in a phase in my life where I need to process a relationship that happened, and the bad ending we had and all that. I'm ready for growth. I'm ready to move on, and I'm ready to express myself. And you write the letter and you send it, and then it's like crickets in the background, nothing. Because that other person's not ready. They don't give a damn. They're not I'm not saying they don't give a damn. I did say it. They're not ready to process. They're not ready to, kumbaya and all that. So you have to be ready for that. And that's why I say just write the letter, send it to the universe, say, hey, I'm releasing this. Rip it up, burn it, however, safely. Whatever you do it safely. And that's it. And move on. Release it. Release it. I'm not saying in a few years or in a few months it might not trickle back again. And you're like, but damn it, I wrote a letter. It's okay. Write another letter. But the more you cut those cords, because the cords can come back, the more you cut the cords and release the stuff, the less powerful it will be when it returns again. Because, everything has a ghost. Everything has a ghost. I like that. A ghost. You know what I mean? And it's all just, it's a memory. It's a thing. And it's okay. But the more, when it comes back again and again and again, it has less emotion to it. It has less attachment to it. I see someone here who becomes stronger. Maybe you're already in this phase and this is just a reminder of what you've left behind. I don't know. There's power here. There's strength here. Determination. Ability to make decisions here. Oh, yay. Yeah, no more. She takes advantage that I'm distracted. And she's like stuffing down the treats. No, mi amor, ya. Ve, toma agua. Dale, toma agua. Go. So, yeah. She's like, wait a minute, where's the snacks? Ya, mi amor. Es mucho. I see someone who maybe switches everything around for themselves. And this is just a new phase. It's a new cycle that's happening. And you're ready for it at this point. You're ready for it. You feel inspired. You're feeling more positive. Right? You're feeling more positive. You just want more snacks. Don't eat my finger. No, don't bite me. I know it tastes like snacks. Here. I'm a sucker for that. It's like a rebirth here. Let me get you so this is beautiful, okay? Go through the process. Do what you gotta do. Start releasing a little bit, even if it's just a little bit at a time. You're still going through this cycle change, okay? There's a cycle change. Wendy. There's a cycle change. Whether you're ready for it or not. But I believe the cycle will make you ready. It will make it, it's going to stir something up in you that makes you hopeful for yourself, You want to be more disciplined. Maybe it's about your physical health. Maybe it's about, who knows what it's about. It could be a number of things. It could be all of those things combined. You want to improve yourself. You want to connect more with yourself and with the universe and the divine source that made you. All these things. You're feeling more inspired. You're beginning to pay attention to the signs that you've been getting all along. Maybe now you actually sit down and go, all right, let me look at what the numbers mean that I've been seeing. You start to pay attention. You start to be more mindful, which is what it takes us back to the beginning of this. Being more mindful in the moment, paying attention to what's happening now and dealing with it. And that makes you feel more powerful. It makes you feel aligned. It makes you feel in control of your situation. Okay? Let me get you your guidance. I hope that helped. Guidance for Gemini spirit. Boy. Una muñeca. Oh, that's too many. I'll pick it. It's okay, I'll pick it. Oh, well, okay. I'll pick another one because that may not resonate with everyone, but I'll read it. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. Again, not everyone will resonate with that, because not everyone has that type of a relationship. Not everyone does. So let me pick another one that I know that resonated with someone. Let me move it out of the glare. Okay. You wanna? That's what I thought. I knew you wanted to give it to me. They were like, I told you we wanted to give you one. Okay. Wow, look at this. This is okay. So now I'm coming back here, and again with the inner child issue, this could be about a relationship with a parent. Okay? Because I'm not getting any more until I find the one you wanna hear. This is meant for someone. A child's love. The love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as a part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So this, I hope that resonates with someone. Anyway, we're leaving it there. Gemini, I hope that you enjoyed your reading, if it resonated. And I'll see you next time. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.